we get you the latest fitness, wellness, tips and advice. And I have the pleasure of catching up with a good compadre of mine, Carl Williams. Hello, matey. How you doing?
I'm good, mate. How are you, Tobes?
Really good, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's really exciting. I mean, I can't believe we're on 87.7 FM in some 9 days' time, and we got some huge events going on, and yeah, I'm just super buzzed for the summer. I've never been so excited about a summer ever in my life. I'm really looking forward to it. I really, really am. So
that's a big shout. That's a big
yeah,
shout.
I know it is. It is. And what I'm really looking forward to actually is the celebrations afterwards, because I think I've got Escape in the Park lined up, Creamfields, then I'm off to Ibiza. So yeah, and I haven't even told anyone that. I just thought of that in my head this morning. I thought that's what I'm going to do after this is all over. I think I've got a day off for about 30 days. So I think, yeah, in my mind right now, I need to be fit. I need to be healthy. I need to be cooking on gas. So I'm super conscious of what I'm eating, getting my workouts in. And yeah, you know, I feel like I'm in a really good place. And we talked about long course weekend, and we've had some lovely messages sent into us actually, mainly from people that completed the long course weekend. Actually, one of them here was Nigel Davis. Now, I think if this is Nigel that I think it is, he's done a few. And the message that come in said, "Hi Toby, loved your feature with Carl this week. It's so true. It's all about the prep, but nothing can prepare you for a long course weekend." So you've got to do what you can, but sometimes maybe, I guess, just don't overthink it too much.
Yeah, you've just got to plod on, and it's the same with any type of endurance events and anything like this. You can do all the preparation in the world, but we're in Pembrokeshire, so first of all, the weather is the biggest, counter blocker that we'll have, because you can start your swim and it'll be glorious, blistering sun, and you know the sea's going in the right direction. You can get halfway through it, and it's like you're going against the tide for it, and it's another kettle of fish. You get on the bike. I remember being on the bike, and I've had rain, sleet, snow, and wind so bad, and then sun at the end of it. It's always playing with your mind, and you can't prepare for everything. And sometimes if you over prepare, then it knocks you back. You just think, right, this isn't how it should be happening. And it's the same with life. You know, you prepare for things, and if you do stick too strict to one conformity, if you go off direction a little bit, it's kind of hard to get back on. So you've got to, you have got to allow for the little changes and whatnot.
Yeah,
part of the experience, you know,
and as you say, there's some things you just can't really, you can't train for, you can't really prepare for a degree. You've just got to sort of live the moment. And I guess at the moment, a lot of people are going through this, Carl, with training, getting back into the football season. I know loads of people were back to it. They were talking about on the Pure West Sports Show on Monday night, and you know, there's a lot of talk about 4G pitches, how people are training, the level of training. I mean, I know the under sevens now, and some of them are training 2 or 3 times a week. So you know, there's a lot of demand, a lot of pressure at this time, isn't there, to get people ready and fit for the new season?
Yeah, there is. I mean, you know, unfortunately, a lot of places don't start early enough, in my opinion. Because what they do is they start too late, and 6 to 8 weeks sometimes isn't really enough, especially if people have had coming back from injuries, or if people are coming back off a long season and they have literally a month or 2 months off. And you know, when you've had that time off, I mean, I've just had my leg out of a boot today, and my muscle has gone.
Yes.
I'm
glad the boot's off, mate. I'm so chuffed the boot is off. You can start rebuilding now.
But you know what? The mind that's come with that, I'm just like, where's my leg gone? It's like, you know, so that's from 6 to 8 weeks of not using it. So how I put that into perspective of pre-season is if you've had 2 or 3 months off, or you're just going, you know what, I've had a year off, I've had 2 years off, but this is my year. 22 September football season, this is my year. And then they start training 6 weeks in to the pre-season, and they're training 2, 3, 4 times a week. Well, unfortunately, I reckon 40-50% of them won't see the December time into the second half of the season, because it's not enough period of time for them to actually get into training and get the muscles prepared and the body prepared correctly. So yeah, they're saying all this training's in there. You know, if you're doing too much of the same thing and you're repeating everything, that's when you're going to get injuries. So what's really important when you're doing this pre-season is to rest, recover, make sure you get your massages in, and make sure you vary your training styles so you're targeting different energy systems or different parts of the body, because otherwise that repetitive strain, you know, you get it when people start walking uphill or they start running for the first time and they get shin splints. Well, all that is inflammation because it's a repetitive strain that your body isn't used to and hasn't adapted to. So you guys out there in preseason, it's all fun and games. It's supposed to be a bit of team bonding, but make sure you've got structure to your training. And if you're doing 3 or 4 sessions a week, it's not varied, then you might pick up a few injuries and you might not make it through the season, Pete.
Yeah, don't go out too full board. Always great having some feedback. Thanks to Nige for getting in touch. Absolutely love that. Please reach out to us. It's at Pure West Radio on the socials. We're available. We're here to help you, to guide you. Very important time, especially at the moment, Carl. I mean, we're going to go into 30-degree heat next week. You know, you've got to make sure you keep hydrated, especially if you're going out for your runs and your cycles.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, before you go out for your runs and your cycles, if you are in this weather, you need to be eating at least 500 more calories a day and drinking at least another 1.5 liters per day. That's before you even get out of bed and you go to work. So that's how much extra your body will be working when you're in these high 20s. Then on top of that, you've got to think about your training. If you're exerting and you're doing your preseason again, our body's going to be under that much extra pressure. So you've got to then make sure then you've got your electrolytes and, you know, your salts and your micronutrients, all your amino acids and things that are in your drinks and everything that helps you recover and your muscles not cramp and not start to convulge and whatnot, because this is where we will then pick up injuries again. So eat more food, drink more fluid, stretch more, recover better. It's really, really important. And the easiest way to do that is use your MyFitnessPal. Use that MyFitnessPal, so you can balance it up there all the time. It's nice and simple, but a nice, easy a route or a mark to go for. It's 500 extra calories, extra 1.5 liters of water when you're in the high 20s.
It's amazing. I would never have thought that. That's quite a bit of extra intake, isn't it? But
yeah.
This is what it's all about, this show, and this is what it's all about, having great guests on like Carl, just giving you that knowledge, giving you hopefully some inspiration along the way as well. So don't let it deter you. Just make sure you get yourself on top. Carl, absolute pleasure having you with us this week, matey. I'm chuffed your boot is off. Nice one. And I'm sure you'll be back fighting fit in no time.
I can't wait, mate. Yeah, long journey ahead, but I'm positive and we'll
You've
get
got
it sorted.
it. Knowing you're probably doing a class tonight.
Yeah. Still talking it through there.
Reach out to us at Pure West Radio, at Synergy. Synergy Talks here on Pure West Radio. Look at it. All things health, fitness, well-being and mindful related. Thanks, Carl. Catch up with you next week, buddy.
See you, mate. Take care, guys.
Oh, he's an absolute star, isn't he? That's how we rock and roll right here on PWR. Get in touch with your